Alright, what's good, y'all? So, back again with another video. It is currently February 17th, 2026, and I'm just going to be doing a trade breakdown of the trades I took today on my Top Step account and my live account. So, first thing first, we're going to go review gold and what I seen on gold. So, at 7 a.m. New York pre-market open, I seen we took out this buy side and we didn't fully reach for we didn't fully reach for this 12 a.m. open. So that just told me, okay, it looks like we might be rejecting, and we could be seeing these sell sides taken, and of course potentially this taken. But I didn't reach for that though. My personal take profit was these lows right here. So on the 15-minute, we had this fair value gap here, and I noticed we had this down closure and we closed below the halfway mark. So I'm looking for any closure below this to start selling. So once I seen this closure on this 15-minute time frame, I dropped down to the 1 minute, and now I'm looking for any 1 minute closure to enter my trade. And as you can see, we got it here. We retested, and then we started trading lower, and we never came back. So that was a real simple setup, nothing too complicated, and you're using the higher time frame levels for your confluence. So you always want to use your higher time frame levels, even though you're dropping down lower time frames. It really doesn't matter. So higher time frame is always going to tell you the story, the directional bias of where the market is actually heading and where we're going. So using just using those higher time frame levels, and it's just 15 minutes. So dropping down to the 1 minute, and as you can see, the sell off. And of course, I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show y'all this on Top Step. So like I said, I didn't hold for this. I thought we was gonna reach. I thought we was just gonna start trading back up to this upside. So I did end up closing, and Top Step right now is restricting the amount of contracts you can use on gold. So that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's really just honestly just about execution and just doing the right thing over and over again, because these setups just repetitive and constantly happening. So honestly, contract size doesn't matter when you know your setup. When you know your setup is going to deliver, contract size really doesn't even matter at that point. But as you can see, I sold right here on this candle, just as I explained, and I closed my first position, locked in some profit when we cleared this, and then from there I was just holding, and then I just was like, all right, I'm done with this. And I'll explain why I ended up closing. I ended up closing this as well. I didn't just hold, but that's the play for gold. And you can see we end up taking out Asian session low. So that was a good setup. And my second trade setup for the day was on ES, and kind of something similar. So, and I think I'll give how you could capitalize on this sell side too, because I know a lot of people probably would have wanted these sells. So kind of same like mindset framework, mental framework as gold. So we have our 7 a.m. mapped out, and we started trading lower. As you can see, we took out Asian sessions low. So I don't think we're just gonna just continue just selling off before 9:30 open. So with that being said, I'm looking for the opposing side liquidity to be taken from that point on. So I'm targeting the high of pre-market. So this is all pre-market before 9:30. So we swept this sell side, and as you can look how the bodies are closing above. So that's an indication that okay, we're likely to start trading up into these levels, and you can see these equal highs right here. Market love targeting equal highs. So from there, I'm just dropping down my time frame and looking for confluences that allow me to enter the market. So we had this 1 minute fair value gap here, ended up being an inversion, and I took my position at the high of this fair value gap, and my take profit was these highs. Real simple, nothing too complicated. We did end up trading into this new week opening gap here, but as you can see, we started trading down. But this is all I was looking for. I wasn't looking for anything more, nothing less. Real simple and real sweet. So I'll show the execution on this. I executed this on my live account. And you see, I tried to get in these buys earlier, but they didn't give it. I broke even. That's fine. And gave another opportunity, even better opportunity, I'll say. And I'll show this on my top step account. So as you can see, the execution marks, real simple. And I know I didn't want to breach my consistency rules because I'm trying to pass as soon as possible. This is a no activation fee account, so almost there. Probably one or two good quality setups, and we'll be able to finish off this account. So that's it. Real simple day. Nothing too complicated. I do want to show, okay, real quick. If you did want to sell, we have our 9:30 open here. I'm not gonna go too much detail. 9:30 open. Mind you, this is the new week opening gap and 9:30 open. So we're waiting for our first presented fair value gap here. We got that here. And from there, you're just waiting for your inversion. This is if, you have, okay, you understand that you want to sell, understanding your bias. Because we took out London's high. So we took out London's high and we displaced and we started trading below this new week opening gap once again. So now, easy target, pre-market lows, easy target, and ultimately, we ended up taking pre-market lows and we could potentially see us trading back down to this level here. These lows here. So we just have to wait and see what the market is going to give us. Easy. Nothing too complicated. Nothing, nothing long and drawn out. Just real simple price action and real simple execution. So until next time.